Welcome to 3 DIYs that is inspired by the farmhouse style. These are all very inexpensive, super easy, and turn out absolutely amazing. So if you'd like to see how I did all 3 of these DIYs, just keep watching. For this first DIY, you are going to need a wood fall letter set or letters of your choice. I got my little letter set at Hobby Lobby, but if you don't have a Hobby Lobby near you, you can find something similar to it online or on Etsy. Next, I am going to be painting each one of these letters with a different color paint. You can choose whatever colors you would like or paint them all the same color, it's totally up to you. I chose orange, black, white, and a soft golden yellow. I chose that because it goes along with my fall decor, but I also found some really cute scrapbook paper that I'm going to be using in this whole video as well that you will see in just a minute. I'm painting each letter. I'm painting the front and the sides. I didn't paint the bottom or the back because you won't see it, but you can paint the whole thing if you'd like. One thing about these letter sets is when they're all finished and you find them at a craft store, they're like 40-50 bucks. So I spent about $7 for this whole craft. Once my letters are completely painted and dried, I'm going to take the letter, flip it on the scrapbook paper, and then just trace around it. Just a little heads up, make sure that the paper is the right direction when you trace around it and cut it out because you want it to face out. I have done this before where I traced it the wrong direction, and so I was almost in a really bad spot because I didn't have enough paper. And if you have a print that goes a certain direction, make sure that's going the right direction as well. Once I trace around the little letter, I'm going to cut it out really quickly. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can trim and modify it as you go. Next, I'm going to paint Mod Podge on the letter. I put a thin, even layer, or as even as I could get it, on the bottom, and then I will take the piece of paper and stick it over it, and then Mod Podge over that. One thing I did notice is no matter what I did or how careful I was, the paper did bubble a little bit, and I think it's just because of the moisture and how thin the paper was. So it's totally normal if it happens to you. Once the Mod Podge is on, I'm going around, you can see in this clip, and just pushing the edges down and the bubbles out. This will just help keep it smooth, and the edges that don't line up perfectly will lock in place. And that is the final product all set up for fall. I think it's so cute. For this next DIY, I thought this was something you would find in a farmhouse. Now, I did find all of my stuff, or most of it, from Hobby Lobby, but if you don't have a Hobby Lobby, I'm going to tell you how you could totally DIY this at a fraction of the cost that I paid from Dollar Tree stuff. So you kind of have the best of both worlds. If you do have a Hobby Lobby, you could find the stuff there, or you could DIY it for a fraction of the price, really, that I paid, and I'm not even kidding when I say this. So my pie tin came from Hobby Lobby. It is a pie tin stand. I don't really know what you'd call it. But if you go to the Dollar Tree, they have pie tins. Buy a pie tin and a candlestick holder. You can spray paint them to match or match your house. And then you line the edge or the rim of the candlestick holder, stick it to the bottom of the pie tin, and you have something pretty close to what I paid way more for. Then I did a mixed metal pumpkin in the middle, but you could do whatever you had on hand. Or a candle. I just worried about lighting a candle because I didn't want it to get too hot, burn something, light something on fire, or melt the little florals right around it. The little green moss that I put around the little tin pumpkin, I got from the Dollar Tree, and I placed that right around it because I didn't want to see holes. I didn't want you to be able to see in and see the tin at the bottom. The little florals all came from Hobby Lobby. They ranged from about $2 to $5 and then 40% off. So this DIY is kind of expensive, but you can find similar things to these floral stems at the Dollar Tree. I did not have tin snips or things to snip the metal ends off of these floral stems. So what I did is I just bent them back, and that worked fine, and then I just placed them where I thought they'd look good. But before I placed everything, I did lay it out on the table so that I could visualize where things would go and where they would look good and look balanced. I suggest doing that so you don't have to put everything on and think, oh, that doesn't look good, and then pull it off and have everything fall apart. So I tucked a little moss in where I could see little holes. I added like little embellishments of acorns throughout it. I added little glitter pumpkins. I love this. I think it looks fruitful and really farmhouse, fall-like. Yes, it can be expensive to decorate for fall, but I thought I would share with you a really fun way you could DIY things for a fraction of the cost, just so that if you don't want to spend a ton of money on floral stuff or fall stuff, that you don't have to. And I love sharing that with you guys. Pretty much, I just pushed all the florals in so they looked nice and full, and that's it. That is my finished fall arrangement. This will be going on my table for fall, and it will be there for the next few months. This is the final look of it on my table. You could add little embellishments by it as well. It's totally up to you, but I think it turned out beautiful. For this last and final DIY, I wanted a cute fall pillow, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money. So I thought I'm going to DIY one because I couldn't find one I liked where I was shopping, and they were expensive if I found one I liked. So I bought this little pillow cover from Hobby Lobby. It was about $5. They have amazing pillow covers, so if you have pillows that are old or don't match your house or stained or whatever, go check out their pillow cover section. They range from about $5 on up, and they run half off sales periodically. If they're not on sale, you can use your 40% off coupon. So that's a great money saving hack. Next, I am just rearranging these little fall leaf embellishments. They're beaded. They came from Ross for $3.99 for a pack of 4. I think they were coasters, and they had different styles. Once I find the placement I like, I just take my fabric glue and glue around the edges and then smear it with my finger. But I would suggest not using fabric glue. I went in after these were dry and reinforced the edges with hot glue. So just use hot glue from the very beginning. It stuck better, it worked better, it didn't lift. I just loved it. So there's that. Don't waste your money on fabric glue because really it didn't work. So save your money and use it for something else. Another thing is when you are creating a DIY like this, stick something in between the two sides of the pillow cover. The glue kind of leaked through. I felt as I was going along to see if it was going through, and I didn't feel it, but as I lifted it up to move the pillow when this DIY was done, I saw it, so I had to go in with some water and a towel and remove it. And that is the finished product. A cute little pillow for about $8-9, and I love it. It matches my home perfectly. Thank you so much for watching this video and spending a little piece of your day with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this video and following along right with me. If you do like my videos, please share it with your friends. There's a button down below that says share. Sharing is caring. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.